Word of mouth reaches more people than ever. We're Real Country, 1430 AM, WRDN. Durand, Ogali, Wamandi. And 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH.
The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From Durand High School tonight, it's boys high school basketball as the Durand Panthers take on Elk Mound in a Dun St. Croix matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Well, for the Durand Panthers, it's been a unique season to say the least. They've only played 2 games in the Dun St. Croix. They are 1-1. Now, their last game was way back on January 5th. It was a 60-51 win over Eau Claire Regis. Again, the boys, they've been quarantined due to COVID-19 restrictions. Meanwhile, Elk Mound, they are 5-1 in the Dun St. Croix with a 61-36 win over Colfax for their last game. Now, for the Mounders, their leading scorer is Ryan Bowl at 12 points a game. And for Gunnar Hilbert for Durand, he is Durand's leading scorer at 15.2 points per game. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the big time of time off. I mean, again, the Panthers haven't played since January 5th, so we're going to talk with Coach Radetsky a little bit about that and about tonight's game as well against Elk Mound. On the way on the Advent Health Panther Preview, a bunch of games on the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. We'll tell you who's playing where. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Every morning, our eyelids open up. Our muscles lift us out of bed. Our neurons fire up the daily routine, and our feet move us forward as our body performs miracle after miracle to keep us going. And the greater miracle is how we keep each other going. Our collective courage is what keeps us strong. That's why Advent Health Durand cares for the whole you, so you can keep taking care of each other. Learn about what makes you incredible at humansareincredible.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand Elk Mound boys basketball game, let's run down games going on around the area on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Along with the Durand Elk Mound game in the Dun St. Croix for boys tonight, Colfax is at Boyceville. Mondovi hosting Plum City, Elmwood, Spring Valley on the road to Glenwood City. Boys basketball in the Dairyland Conference, Alma Pepin is at Independence. Gilmanton hosting Alma Center Lincoln. Meanwhile, in the Middle Border Conference tonight, Baldwin Woodville, they'll play at Prescott, while Ellsworth, they are hosting Osceola. And in the Dairyland Conference tonight in girls basketball, Gilmanton, they're traveling to Blair Taylor. And the Dun St. Croix tonight, a huge game. As the Colfax, they're in first place in the Dun St. Croix. Elk Mound is in second place. And Colfax meeting up with the Elk Mound girls tonight at Elk Mound High School. Meanwhile, Middle Border Conference basketball, it's at River Falls at Baldwin Woodville. That's what's happening around the area tonight in high school sports. Coming up on our Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the long delay in playing games. Their last game for the Panthers, January 5th. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about tonight's game against Elk Mound. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
When there's an emergency, there's no safer place to be than our ER. If you're injured or having symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, or severe stomach discomfort, seek emergency care immediately. At Advent Health, we're taking extra precautions to continuously sanitize our facilities, isolate COVID patients, and keep you safe. We've never been more ready. To find a location closest to you, visit adventhealther.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand Elk Mound boys basketball game. Wow, the we have a boys basketball team? Wow, they haven't played in so long. Coach Justin Radetsky joins us. It's been a long time. January 5th was the last time we chatted.
Yeah, it's been a little while, and it feels good to be back in the gym and back working with the guys. But, yeah, it was a big layover.
This obviously, for a coaching staff, this is something you don't prepare for. So it's almost like you're kind of starting over in a little bit. It's not like the holidays where you can still have practices. You couldn't even do that. So what's the challenges been like?
Right. The big thing is just getting the kids reps in practice and getting them, condition-wise and stuff. So starting out, we had 3 days, we had 3 practices before we can get out here. And that was the biggest thing, is we got to get conditioned, we got to review everything, add a few things. So it's been a challenge. We did do some Zoom meetings, and we went over a lot of stuff in that with the players. Every other day we kind of had a Zoom and talked about stuff, went over our sets, just what we're going to do, threw in stuff. But it's not muscle reps. It was brain work, but you want to get out there and get yourself some reps and actually doing it. So that's been a big challenge, but hopefully the guys, we're going to have enough games to get ourselves back into shape here. It'll be going on the fly, but it's not like we added a lot of different stuff to confuse anything. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing, so these guys should pick it up pretty good.
Biggest thing I would bet is just that, like you said, those muscle reps, but that conditioning too. Yeah,
it really is. So you're trying to battle that, get some conditioning in there, then get back to your repetition on certain things. But we'll see. I mean, a good portion of our team had already had it before, so they were able to keep practicing, about 4 or 5 of the guys. So that might help us a lot, the fact that they got to be in the gym a few extra days. But a good chunk of our guys were not able to, so it'll be interesting.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. Obviously, okay, now, and practice isn't the same as the game time, so obviously some expectations here, at least in the first half here. We may see a lot of mistakes that we aren't accustomed to seeing.
Right, we might, and we drilled a lot of stuff. We looked pretty good. I was pretty confident. It's not like it's the first day or first practice after your fall season. We've been practicing, we've been going hard, so we did take a few weeks off. But, I think we did notice the first couple days back, they kind of wore some of that rust off. They're excited, though. They're really fired up for it. We might see more energy out of them right away just because they're happy to be back playing. It's a big game tonight, too.
You mentioned you're going to have a lot of games to get back in shape. Is that also, though, another concern here? Because, you've only played 2 conference games here. We got a lot of games to make up.
Yeah, it's a concern for the coach. The players love it. I'll just rather play games all the time. But it's a concern for me because there's other stuff you want to get in throughout the rest of the season that you're really not going to have a lot of time to do. We're going to be doing some of it on the fly and in games, and that's the type of season it is, I think. That's what we're going to have to go through, and these guys are tough, and they're smart kids. They've played enough basketball. They'll be able to do it.
Well, taking on Elk Mound tonight, they're 5-1 in the conference. So what do the Mounders present for challenges?
They're a nice team. They got enough guys that can shoot it pretty decent from outside, and they run that 1-3-1 that can be a challenge at times too. They run it very well. They run very hard at it. Their wings really crash down and get out, so they do a great job of it. They've been doing it a long time. A big thing for us is going to be, controlling the boards and getting after the offensive rebounds will be big too. That zone sometimes is tough to block out on, so if we can really crash hard and get after it, that'll be a big thing for us, I think, is our offensive rebounds.
I know you like to play fast-paced, and that is one way to defeat a zone, but if when they're set up into it, now you got to kind of preach a little patience here.
Yeah, a little bit. You don't want to just force stuff either, but, it is nice to attack it and not just dribble up and attack it, but swing the ball a couple times and then attack it. And we need to get some guys to be aggressive in it that way. Could really help us, but you got to do it at the right time.
You mentioned they have a lot of different shooters, at least offensively. I mean, do they like to take the three?
Yeah, they can get hot and cause problems. It's not like anybody's like 40+% shooting from three, but they got enough guys that'll get it up there and can get hot at any time. So you got to kind of respect everybody. So yeah, it'll be interesting what the three-pointers end up. Hopefully we can get ourselves out in transition and get to the free throw line, get attacking. caused some problems for them for attacking, getting guys in foul trouble.
You mentioned that free throw line. That's always been, sometimes we have problems with that.
Yeah, I joked with the guys. I go, well, it can't get any worse. So just keep shooting, shoot with confidence, and we shot a bunch over break too. But that's another one. Am I going to take a half an hour to shoot free throws, or are we going to get our other stuff in? So that part's been a little struggle there. But no, we shot a bunch too in practice, and they'll just keep battling at it. I mean, it's not something that's going to change overnight, but they get enough reps in there and get some confidence, and it goes a long way.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks.
Durand head coach Justin Radetzky on the way. We have starting lineups and tip-off. It's Durand hosting Elk Mound in boys high school basketball. It's coming up next on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
And welcome back to Durand High School as we are just moments away from tonight's Durand Elk Mound boys basketball game. And we'd like to say a special welcome to the men and women listening to our broadcast that are serving in the military via our website at realcountry1430.com. We hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. We thank you for your service. And again, we hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. Thank you to Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi, the area's number 1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealtymidwest.com. And Adam Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center downtown Durand. Adam Super Service and Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi, they are our streaming audio sponsors at realcountry1430.com. Throughout the night, we'll be thanking our broadcast sponsors as well. These are the businesses and organizations that make our broadcast possible, including The Cottage, from floral arrangements to gifts for mom. And don't forget about Valentine's Day. Visit The Cottage, downtown Durand. JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, featuring metal fabrication, custom painting, car restoration, and collision repair. Call the JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, downtown Durand. Also, Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store, is Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our businesses and organizations that we chat about tonight. Without these folks, it's pretty simple. We wouldn't have tonight's game on air. It's as simple as that. Our sponsors make our broadcasts possible, so please thank them for their support of our broadcasts. Right now, we are going to, before we have our starting lineups, we will have our national anthem, and then we'll have starting lineups, and then we'll get underway with tonight's broadcast.
We now ask that you continue to stand if able, and remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart as we honor our men and women of service and our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
And our national anthem this evening, as we are just moments away. Well, let's run down our starting lineups tonight for the Elk Mound Mounders. They are 5-1 in the Dun St. Croix. Coming out will be senior number 1 Ryan Bowl, number 2 sophomore Ryan Bartig, number 3 senior Benjamin Heath, number 4 senior Nate Liu, and number 11 freshman Caden Russell. For the Durand Panthers, they are 1-1 in the Dun St. Croix. Remember, we've had 2 weeks off due to the quarantine. Number 2, senior Dawson Kurth. Number 3, junior Simon Bauer. Number 22, senior Joseph Biestervelt. Number 23, junior Gunnar Hurlbert. And number 24, senior Caden Berger. Panthers will be in their white uniforms with the purple numerals. The Mounders will be in their black uniforms with the orange numerals. To start off our first half, the Mounders will be going from left to right. The Panthers right to left. Thank you to Numbers R Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping, and more, including daily money management for older folks and those on the road. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor. Call Numbers R Us at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersrus.com. You can also visit them on Facebook. Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Coming up, we have the Durand Smokehouse Annual Hog Sale. That is on the way. And starting in February, that's at Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Martin Transport of Mondovi. Visit Martin's website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Okay, it looks like we are ready to go. Again, because of the COVID, we have just an inbound pass, so it'll be inbounded to Bartek. Bartek brings it over to Heath. Heath back to Bartek. Bartek now to Bowl. Bowl to Russo on the right wing. He tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Has to kick it back out. Now inside to Lou in the lane. Kicks it over to Bowl. Bowl now at the top of the key. Long cross-court pass to Bartek. Bartek left wing. Now back to Bowl at the top of the key. Fakes left, goes right. Tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Now over to Russo. Russo back over to Bowl. Bowl now comes to the top of the key. Kicks it around over to Bartek. Bartek now tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Into the corner to Heath. In the left corner, long cross-court pass. Now a 3-ball from the top of the key. Shot's good by Caden Russo to start it off. 3-0 for the Mounders. Simon Bauer across the timeline now over to Berger. Berger bounce pass now into the corner to Biestervelt. Biestervelt back to Berger. Long cross-court pass now to Kurth. Kurth on the opposite side, on the right side. Over to Bauer. Bauer to Kurth. Kurth to Berger now. Berger on the right wing. Berger retreats back out. Bounce pass now over to Kurth. Kurth gets it at the left wing, but he gets trapped right away. Now it's over to Biestervelt. Biestervelt, long cross-court pass inside to Berger. Berger off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Mounders. That's Bowl. Bowl across the timeline now. Over to Bartek. Bartek now back over to Bowl. Bowl over to Bartek towards the center. Mounders lead 3-0. Long cross-court pass to Bowl. Inside now to Lou. Lou tries to drive inside. He gets cut off. Kicks it back out to the left wing. Another thought about a 3-ball. Decided against it. Now over to Bartek. Bartek now back to Bowl on the right wing. Bowl now will score it for the 3-ball. 6-0 Mounders now after a couple of threes. Across the timeline to Berger. Berger bounce pass inside to Bauer. Bauer over to Biestervelt. 3-ball. Shot's good. Joseph Biestervelt with a 3. Full court Panther press now. Over to Bowl. Bowl now to Bartek. Back to Bowl. Across the timeline to Heath. Heath comes to the top of the key. Now over to Russo on the left wing. Bounce pass to Bowl. Bowl back at center court. Now over to Bartek. Bartek on the wing to Bowl at top of the key. Whoa! Long 3-ball. Whoa! Holy smokes, that could have been a 4-ball. They had that, remember that one NBA league? That would have been a 4-ball. Inside pass intercepted. Intercepted by the Mounders. And coming up with that Bowl first, then over to Bartek, then back to Bowl. Over to Lou now. Lou at the free throw line. Back to Bowl. Bowl over to Barteg now. Barteg tries to get it inside. They do get it inside, but a loose ball. Coming up with it is Bauer. Bauer lets everybody go. Over to Kurth. Kurth now, a long cross-court pass to Bauer. Bauer back over to Berger. Berger over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld back to Bauer. Bauer, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by the Mounders. Here comes the bomb. Back the other way, up and in. And that was number 3, Benjamin Heath, and so it's 11-3, Mounders. Over to Kurth now. Kurth on the wing. Back over to Bauer. Bauer now to Berger on the right wing. Berger bounce pass over to Bauer. Bauer now to Biesterveld. Biesterveld left corner inside now to Berger. Berger puts up a shot, whistle and a foul. Foul will be, I guess, on number 1. That's going to be on Bold, his first. First team foul. Going to the line for 2 is Berger. Thank you to Riverside Grill, a Wisconsin country restaurant serving a real taste of Wisconsin. They got the Friday fish fry, the Saturday prime rib, Sunday chicken dinners. That's Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. First free throw was good. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop for more information. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRD. And second free throw is no good by Berger. So the Mounders now come across the timeline. Into the corner, or onto the wing now is Russo. They get it inside now, inside to Heath. Heath tries to put up a shot, partially blocked, but he gets the loose ball. Round the horn they go now, back over to Bowl. Bowl back to Russo. Russo bounce pass now over to Barteg. Barteg pass over to Heath. Heath in the corner. Round the horn they go now. Back at the top of the key now over to the right wing. Barteg, 3-ball shot off the back of the rim. No good. Crashing the glasses. Russo. Russo puts it up and in. So 13-4 Mounders. Bauer now over to Kurth. Kurth inside to Hurlbert. Hurlbert inside. Puts up the shot, blocked from behind. They're going to call the foul on number 4. And so going to the line for 2 is Hurlbert. Thank you to the Goodrich Family Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. First free throw, no good. Countryside Co-op. Find out about the Cenex Total Protection Plan warranty for your farm equipment today at Countryside Co-op. Again, please thank all of our sponsors. Without the support of our sponsors, we don't have any broadcasts. It's as simple as that. So please thank our sponsors for their support. And next free throw is good. Full court Panther press, 13-5 Mounders. Across the timeline to Russo. Russo now to Barteg. Barteg back to Bowl. Bowl to Barteg. Now to Russo. Russo on the right wing. Looking for a little help, and has to stay back now. Goes back to Russo. Russo on the right wing. Thought about the 3. Inside pass now to Heath. Heath puts it up. No good. Crashing the glasses. Lou. Lou puts it up and in. So Bauer across the timeline now to Berger. Berger quickly inside to Hurlbert. He can't hang on to it. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Mounders. Back the other way come the Mounders. And that is Barteg with the interception. Now back to Bowl. Bowl to Barteg. Barteg now to Russo. Russo right wing, long cross-court pass over to Bowl. Bowl now to Russo. Russo to Barteg. Barteg now to Bowl. 3-ball shot short. Rebounded by Hurlbert. Hurlbert to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline. Comes down to the top of the key. Over to Berger now. Berger squares up. 3-ball shot back off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lou. And coming across the timeline is Bowl. And pass intercepted. Intercepted by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline. Back over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld right wing to Bauer. Bauer thought about the 3, said nope, not going to do that. Inside pass tipped. Tipped by Lou and picked off by Barteg. 15-5 Mounders. 11:35 remaining here in the first half. Over to Barteg now. Barteg back to Russo. Russo to Barteg. Barteg now back to Russo. Panthers look like they're in a type of a zone defense. 2-3 zone. Bounce pass inside now to Heath. Heath score over to Russo. Russo, 3-ball. It's good. Timeout. Durand, 18-5. Mounders lead with 11:08 remaining here in the first half. Thank you to SFB, Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. Also, Sundstrom & Company, your local tax experts. Call them now. It's tax time, 672-4425. To schedule that appointment today. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances. Reputation, quality, pricing, and service at Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Also, NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. And Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. Visit Endless Summer's Facebook page for weekly and daily specials. That's Endless Summer Tanning and Fitness, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. All right, so Bauer gets the inbound over to Hurlburt. Now Hurlburt bounce pass inside, intercepted by Bowl. Bowl back to Bartig. Bartig bounce pass now to Jensen, who's in. Jensen to Bowl. Bowl on the left corner. Try to get it on the baseline. They have to kick it back out. Now back to Jensen. Jensen on the right wing. Pass intercepted. By number 25, Ethan Feedy, who's in. Over to Bauer now. Bauer back to Blaine Bauer, who's in. To Simon. Simon over to Feedy. Feedy back to Blaine on the left wing. Blaine Bauer now looking for someone inside. Back over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now into the corner. Drives inside, puts up a shot, whistle and a travel. So it'll go back to the Mounders now. Full court Panther press. And inbounded now to Bartek. Bartek back to Jensen. Jensen to Bowl. Still not across the timeline. Over to Bartek. They do get it across the timeline. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 21, and that is Blaine Bauer. His first team foul. So they'll inbound it right in front of us, and that is Bowl to inbound it. Inbound it to Jensen. Jensen now to Bartik. Bartik back to Jensen. Jensen comes down to the right wing. Over to Bowl. Bowl back to Jensen. Jensen now over to Bowl. Bowl towards center court. Gets it back to Jensen. Jensen bounce pass now over to Russo. Russo in the corner. Stolen by Hurlburt. Hurlburt back the other way. Over to Blaine Bauer on the left wing. Long cross-court pass to the referee, and he is out of bounds. Mounders lead, 9:37 remaining in the first half. Across the timeline now, over to Jensen. Back to Bartig. Now to Bowl. Bowl now. Back to Jensen. Jensen long cross-court pass to Bowl. Bowl squares up. 3-ball from the left corner. Shot no good. Rebounded by Russo. Russo loses the ball, though. Coming up with it is Feedy. Feedy to Bauer. Simon Bauer across the timeline. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 1, and that is Ryan Bowl, his second, third team foul. Bowl comes out, and Lou comes in for the Mounders. All right, Simon Bauer to inbound it on the far side. Inbounds it to Feedy. Feedy back to Bauer. Bauer now over to Blaine Bauer. Here comes the trap. Blaine Bauer inside now to Ethan Anibas. Gets it back out, and it's tipped. Tipped by, it looks like Lou. Pass was intended like for Feedy. It'll stay Panther ball on the far side. And Simon Bauer to inbound it. Bauer inbounds it to Hurlburt. He'll drive in from the wing. Tries to get it over to Feedy. He can't hang on to it. Picking up the loose ball as, or Anibas tried to hang on to it. Then Feedy squares it back over to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer, 3-ball. And it's good. And so inbounded now to Jensen. Jensen back to Lou. Lou to Jensen. Jensen over to Bartik. Bartik back across the timeline. He's at center court. 18-8 Mounders. Over to Jensen. Jensen now to Bartik. Bartik back over to Lou. Lou will pass it inside to Russo, whistling a foul. And nope, whistling a travel. Goes back to the Panthers. So, inbounded to Simon Bauer. And he'll bring it up court. Comes across the timeline over to Blaine Bauer now. Back to Simon. Simon now on the left wing. Simon now into the corner to Hurlburt. Hurlburt left corner, tried to drive left baseline. Nope, can't do that. And Bauer went over and back, and the pass went too far. He tried saving it, and so it goes back to the Mounders. Kurth coming in, Berger coming in, Hurlburt coming out, and Simon Bauer coming out. And now Ethan Hurlburt will come in as Blaine Bauer comes out. So inbounded now to Bartik. Bartik now across the timeline. Bartik over to Russo. Russo now comes down to the wing. Long cross-court pass to Jensen. Jensen on the left wing. Trying to get it inside now and trying to drive left baseline was Lou. Jensen, 3-ball from the top of the key. Shot no good. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. So Ethan Hurlburt will inbound it. He inbounds it to Kurth. Kurth now across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Berger. Berger now to Feedy. Fee's pass is intercepted. And intercepted initially by Meyer, and coming up with a loose ball is Bartik. Bartik across the timeline, bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen on the right wing. Long cross-court pass, stepping on the line though. Pass was intended for Bartik, but he was out of bounds. Pass was just a little bit too long. So, inbounded now to Kurth. Kurth will come across the timeline over to Hurlburt. That's Ethan Hurlburt. Hurlburt now looking for some help. Now he finally gets it over to Kurth back on the far side. Over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now to Berger. Berger right corner whistling a foul on number 10, Ethan Anibis. Offensive foul. All right, so inbounding it will be Lou. Lou inbounds it now to Jensen. Jensen back to Bartik. Jensen to Bartik to Lou. To Jensen to Bartik to into the crowd. That'll go back to the Panthers. 18-8 Mounders lead, 6:50 left in the first half. Inbounded now to Kurth. Kurth will come across the timeline over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now to Feedy in the left corner. Long cross-court pass intercepted. Intercepted by the Mounders, up and in, and that is number 3, Benjamin Heath with the steal and the lay-in. Over to Berger. Berger now to over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt back to Berger. Berger now, long cross-court pass to Kurth. Kurth to Berger in the left corner. He has to get it back over to Kurth. Kurth, top of the key. Here comes the trap over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt, 3-ball. Ethan Hurlburt with a 3. 20-11 now, Mounders. Over to Jensen now. Jensen back to Bartik. To Jensen. Long cross-court pass into the stands. It'll go back to the Panthers. And inbounded to Kurth. Kurth now across the timeline over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt into the corner now to Feedy. Feedy back to Hurlburt. Hurlburt bounce pass now over to Kurth. Kurth inside to Anibis. Anibis lays it up and in. Ethan Anibis got behind the defense. 20-13 now, Mounders. Over to Lou. Lou to Bartig to Lou. Pass nearly intercepted. Foul will be on Feedy. So, get some changes for the Panthers here. Biesterveld coming back in. Gunnar Hurlbert back in. And also Simon Bauer back in. So inbounded to Jensen now. Jensen over to Russo. Russo now still at center court. Long cross-court pass to Jensen on the left side. Nearly intercepted, but Bartig comes up with it. Back at center court. Bounce pass now to Russo. Russo to Jensen, left wing. Back to Bartig at center. Bounce pass now to Russo on the right wing. He'll score up. 3-ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Mounders. Jensen with the rebound. Shot no good. Rebounded by Gunnar. Over to Bauer now. That's Simon Bauer. Whistle and no shot. Foul will be on number 3 for Elk Mound. That's Heath. So Bauer to inbound it on the far side. Bauer to Gunnar. Back to Bauer. Over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld on the left wing. Inside now to Berger. Berger to Bauer. Bauer drives inside, head fakes, puts up a shot. No shot. No shot. Foul before the shot. Foul will be on number 3. That's Benjamin Heath. Coming in for Heath now is number 21, Antonio Meyer. All right, so Bauer to inbound it on the far side. 4:38 left in the half, 20-13. Mounders inbounded to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Hurlbert. Hurlbert shot 3-ball, no good, and rebounded by Jensen. That was Ethan Hurlbert with the 3. Over to Bartig now. Bartig across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen now. Pass is nearly intercepted by Biesterveld, but he can't hang on. It goes out of bounds. So inbounding it is Bartig. Bartig now to Jensen. Jensen back to Bartig. Bartig to Jensen. Jensen at center court. Bounce pass inside, and they kick it back out over to Lou. Lou left wing. Now to Meyer. Meyer on the right baseline, knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. We'll try it again. All right, so inbounding it now is Lou. Lou looking. Intercepted this time, though, by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer overlays it. Gunnar Hurlbert crashing the glass. Jump ball. And so now it will be Bauer to inbound it. Into the corner. Bauer in the left corner. Back out to Berger. Berger now. Long cross-court pass intercepted. Loose ball, though. Still a loose ball. Whistle, travel, and coming up with it. That's one of those that it's Antonio Meyer. He comes up with it. He's fallen. I mean, did he really travel? Well, yeah. But that's the rule. And so it kind of goes back to the Panthers here. He was on his back, but all right, so here we go. Inbounded to Biesterveld. Biesterveld back to Bauer. Bauer to Biesterveld on the far side. Over to Hurlbert. Kicked out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds by Meyer. Pass was intended from Ethan to Gunnar. And we'll try it again. And so Simon Bauer to inbound it. Bauer looking. And Ethan can't hang on to it, but Gunnar picks it up. Gunnar now to Biesterveld. Back to Gunnar. Gunnar tries to drive inside, hands it off to Bauer on the left wing. Long cross-court pass to Berger. Berger bounce pass to Bauer. Bauer stops at the free throw line over to Ethan. Ethan now on the left wing. He decides to take a long 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Gunnar. Gunnar in the lane. Puts up a shot hard off the glass. No good. Tip. Ethan comes up with it. Gets it over to Gunnar. No shot. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 21, Meyer. Coming up, our SFB, Security Financial Bank, and Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. ABC News, NASCAR News, and more. Inbounded pass to Berger, up and in. 20-15 now, Mounders. Intercepted by Hurlburt. That's Ethan Hurlburt to Berger. Berger to Biesterveld. He can't hang on to it. It goes, stays in bounds. And loose ball coming up with it is Lou. Lou now across the timeline. Oh! And the foul will be on Simon Bauer. He's like, yeah, well, he's like, I got hit in the neck, but they're calling the foul on him, and so that's how it'll go. And so it'll be inbounded to Bartek. Bartek across the timeline to Russo. Russo now looking for a little help, and now a long pass over to Jensen. Jensen now comes back towards center court. Over to Bartek. Bartek inside pass to Meyer. Meyer drives the right baseline. Shot no good. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on Gunnar Hurlburt. His first. Going on the line for two now is Meyer. Thank you to Bowers LP Gas and Appliance, featuring Frigidaire and Maytag appliances and providing installation and service downtown Durand. First free throw was good. Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. Jerry Bear & Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds, located by Annabeth Silo, Highway 25 Durand. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Next free throw was no good. Rebounded by the Panthers, and Simon Bauer across the timeline. Over to Berger. Berger comes down to the right wing. Berger now in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the trap. Long cross-court pass to Biesterveld. Biesterveld inside to Berger. Berger free throw line. Shot good. Caden Berger with the nice shot. And inbounded now to Jensen. Jensen back to Bartek. Bartek now back to Jensen. Over to Lou. To Jensen. Long pass down to Russo in the corner. And now back to Bartek at center court. He'll hand it off to Russo. Russo left corner. Now onto the left baseline. It's Meyer. Meyer bounce pass inside to Lou. Lou kicks it back out to Jensen. Jensen three ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Berger. Berger to Bauer. Minute 30 left in the half. Pass intercepted. Whoa! We'll see who the foul's on. It's almost a tie. They're going to call it on Elk Mound, okay. That'll be on Jensen. It's like they both got at the ball at the same time and collided. So going to the line for the 1-and-1 will be Simon Bauer. Mounders lead 21-17. At one point, I think they had a 12-point lead. So the Panthers have battled back. Minute 27 remaining. First free throw on the way. Short, no good. Loose ball, and coming up with it is Russo. Russo to Bartek. And across the timeline now come the Mounders. Bounce pass inside. Tipped. First tip by Biesterveld. Loose ball picked up by Berger. Berger to Bauer. Bauer now to Hurlburt. That's Gunnar. Gunnar, right corner. Does a spin move on the baseline. Bounce pass inside to Berger. Berger does not get the shooter's roll. And now back over to Bartek. And over to Jensen now. Jensen, stolen by Kurth. Kurth to Bauer. Bauer lays it up and in. Simon Bauer. After the easy lay-in, under a minute remaining, 21-19 Mounders. Inbounded now to Bartek. Nearly intercepted. It's going to be off of number 4. Oh, wow, what a play by Dawson Kurth, who tipped the ball, and he managed to get it to hit Lou, and now it's Panther ball. 36 seconds remaining. Panthers have a chance to tie or even take the lead with a 3. Over to Biesterveld now. Biesterveld inside to Berger. Berger, we are tied. Tied at 21. Inbounded now to Lou. Lou over to Bartek. 19 seconds remaining. Bartek now not across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen now to Bartek. 9 seconds remaining. As Bartek now over to Jensen. Jensen cannot square up. It's knocked out of bounds by Bauer. 3 seconds remaining. Jensen will inbound it in front of the Panther bench. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. Inbounded quickly to Russo. 3-ball shot, no good. And that's the half. We are tied at halftime. 21 each for Durand and Elk Mound. And you are listening to Durand Panther boys basketball here on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN.
You're never too old to learn something new. The Durand, Arkansas School District is now offering community education classes this winter. Classes are held via Zoom from the comfort of your home. Easy to schedule, inexpensive, and not a long commitment. There are classes in art, technology, health and wellness, baking, and more. To find out more, visit the Durand, Arkansas website and click on the Community Connections tab or pick up a booklet at the Durand Public Library. Join your friends and neighbors and learn something new by taking a community education class with the Durand, Arkansas School District.
Time for the Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Halftime Show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, Eau Claire, and River Falls. And the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency of Durand.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with whom? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurances. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency of Durand at 715-672-5228 or visit them online at jerrythompsoninsurance.com.
With classes starting again, now is a perfect time to show your school spirit with the new Panther mascot debit card from Security Financial Bank. SFB's Panther debit card is free with each new checking account, and SFB will donate $10 to Durand High School for each new card printed this school year. Now that's something to cheer about. Stop in the SFB office in Durand or call 888-254-0615 to make an appointment today. Go Panthers! Security Financial Bank, member FDIC.
ABC News, I'm Mark Remillard. The Senate has just confirmed Janet Yellen as the first woman to be U.S. Treasury Secretary.
The yeas are 84, the nays are 15, and the confirmation is confirmed.
Previously, Yellen was chair of the Federal Reserve. House reps are making their ceremonial walk to the Senate tonight to deliver the article of impeachment against former President Trump. The Senate trial set to begin next month. President Biden taking questions about COVID vaccine shortages when asked about his campaign pledge to beat the virus.
Well, I'm going to shut down the virus, but I never said I'd do it in 2 months. I said it took a long time to get here. It's going to take a long time to beat it.
California Governor Gavin Newsom announcing this surprise action.
All regions effective immediately are no longer in the stay-at-home order.
He says COVID projections for the state look good. San Francisco and L.A. lifting restrictions this week. San Francisco's mayor announcing a return to outdoor dining, hair and nail salons, and more starting on Thursday. This is ABC News. Republican Senator Rob Portman of Ohio says he will not seek re-election next year.
In a lengthy statement, Republican Senator Rob Portman blaming the increasingly polarized nature of politics today, writing, quote, "I don't think any Senate office has been more successful in getting things done, but honestly, it has gotten harder and harder to break through the partisan gridlock and make progress on substantive policy, and that has contributed to my decision," end quote. He doesn't explicitly say what his plans post-Senate might be, but he writes that he is excited to return to the private sector. Inez de la Cuetara, ABC News, Washington.
Saying God is on your side, Roman Catholic Cardinal Joseph Tubin of Newark, New Jersey, as well as one other archbishop and 6 bishops, showing their support for LGBT youth in a statement released by the Tyler Clementi Foundation. That foundation named for a Rutgers University student who took his own life in 2010 after being outed as gay. On Wall Street, the S&P and NASDAQ inching up to new record highs. Mark Remillard, ABC News.
I'm one of thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body. I'm living in the moment and taking Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy.
Be in your moment. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com.
Patients taking Ibrance can develop low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infections that can lead to death. breath. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs that can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with whom? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurances. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency of Durand at 715-672-5228 or visit them online at jerrythompsoninsurance.com.
With classes starting again, now is a perfect time to show your school spirit with the new Panther mascot debit card from Security Financial Bank. SFB's Panther debit card is free with each new checking account, and SFB will donate $10 to Durand High School for each new card printed this school year. Now that's something to cheer about. Stop in the SFB office in Durand or call 888-254-0615 to make an appointment today. Go Panthers! Security Financial Bank, member FDIC.
The champ is back up front at Daytona. I'm Woody Kane. The story next on NASCAR Today.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com. Hey, this is Steve Post, the postman with the MRN. With each new year comes new resolutions. Resolve today that in 2021, great sleep will be part of your life every day. Recently, I tried a premium Queen MyPillow, and I am sleeping like a champion. Go to MyPillow.com, use promo code MRN, and they will take $40 off each pillow. That's down to $29.98, the lowest price ever. There's no limit on this offer, so get multiple pillows for yourself and for those you love. A great night of sleep makes life simply better. Go to MyPillow.com and use promo code MRN or call 800-893-0986. That's MyPillow.com. Use promo code MRN or call 800-893-0986. Don't delay. Order now.
The IMSA sports car team Chase Elliott will drive for, and the Rolex 24 at Daytona this weekend will start on the pole after winning a qualifying race. Elliott is a Rolex rookie and knows he's still learning.
Obviously, my teammates are all very good at what they do, so from my end, I'm just trying to learn as fast as I can and try to, not mess anything up for those guys, have fun with it. I think they're a great group. I had a chance to meet them and talk to them a good little bit, so I think I got very fortunate with my teammates.
Elsewhere, 11-time Camping World Truck Series winner Timothy Peters is returning to the series full-time this season. Jordan Anderson is moving up to Xfinity from trucks, and NASCAR has released stage lengths for all 2021 races in all 3 National Touring Series. Check MRN.com for details. I'm Woody Kane. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Our lives are busy, and at times it's hard to seize an opportunity, especially one that's good for us. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables from Durand Fresh Market is simple and good for your health. Strapped for time? Durand Fresh Market has all the ingredients for a healthy meal for your family that can be prepared in under 10 minutes. Today and every day, Durand Fresh Market is filled with hundreds of healthy options, including locally grown items. Hometown proud, Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Durand High School as we get ready for the second half. Let's run down some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. In boys basketball, Plum City leading Mondovi 25-19 in the second half. Meanwhile, at halftime, Colfax leading Elk Mound in the girls' game 32-25. Earlier tonight, Rice Lake defeated Menominee 57-53 in boys hoops. And it was Blair Taylor over Gilmanton in girls hoops 73-23. All right, so those are our scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. As we get ready for the second half here, tied at 21. And Elk Mound will receive the ball to start the second half. Elk Mound will be going from right to left, Durand left to right. All right, here we go. And inbounded now to Bartek. Across the timeline, over to Russo. Russo now, long cross-court pass to Bowl. Bounce pass intercepted. Intercepted by Berger. Berger to Bauer. Bauer now coming across the timeline. Bauer to Biesterveld. Biesterveld's pass tipped out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Heath. It'll stay Panther ball on the far side. And so inbounded to Biesterveld. Biesterveld back to Bauer. Bauer to Biesterveld. Inside to Berger. Berger's pass intercepted, trying to get it to Kurth in the corner. He's intercepted by Bowl. Bowl to Bartek. Bounce pass now over to Russo. Russo to Bowl. Bowl back to Bartek on the left wing. Bounce pass now to Bowl. To Bartek. Bartag in the left corner now, tries to get it inside to Lou. Stolen by Bauer, whistling a foul. Foul will be on Bowl. And so Bauer to inbound it. Inbound it to Berger. Berger back to Bauer. Bauer to Hurlbert. Hurlbert's pass knocked down. But coming up with it is Biesterveld. Bounce pass back to Berger, or to Hurlbert now. Hurlbert bounce pass over to Kurth now. Kurth tries to drive inside, can't do it to Berger. Berger to Bauer. Bauer right wing, drives inside, puts it up and in. Simon Bauer, I think, gives the Panthers their first lead in the night, 23-21. Inbounded to Bartek. Bartek now, here comes the trap. But quickly over to Bowl. Bowl now back to Russo across the timeline to Bowl. Bowl to Bartek. Bartek now bounce pass over to Russo. Russo top of the key. Over to Bartek. Bartek on the wing. Inside now on the left baseline is Lou. He's trapped, and he's going to throw it away. Pass intended for Russo. And it goes back to the Panthers. So inbounded to Bauer. Panthers lead by 2. Over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert, right wing. Bounce pass now over to Kurth. Kurth now to Berger. Berger in the left corner. Long pass over to Bauer. Bauer now to Biesterveld. Biesterveld in the left corner. Long cross-court pass to Kurth. Kurth, left wing. 3-ball. Shot no good. And a jump. And it will stay Panther ball as Berger fighting for it. And so Bauer to inbound it. To Kurth. Kurth on the right wing. Nearly lost control, has to retreat now. Over to cross-court pass to Hurlbert. He's going to drive inside. Puts up the shot, overlays it. Rebounded by Biesterveld. He puts it up, underlays it. Both shots no good. Whistling a foul on Durand. Foul will be on Biesterveld. And so it'll be going back to Elk Mound. So inbounding it now is Lou. Lou inbounds it to Bowl. Bowl back to Bartig. Bartig to Bowl. Over to Heath. Heath across the timeline to Lou. Lou now to Bartig. Bartig back to Bowl. He'll come to the top of the key now. Over to Russo. Russo bounce pass to Bartig on the right wing. Over to Russo at center. Now over to Bowl on the left wing. Inside now to Lou. He'll try to drive inside. They kick it back out. 3-ball shot, no good. And crashing the glass is Russo. He'll come up with it. Back into the corner now. Now to Bowl. Bowl top of the key. Bounce pass on the right baseline. And a shot put up, no good. That was put up by Heath, but rebounded by the Panthers. Quickly back the other way is Bauer, counted in the foul. Fouls on number 1, and that is Bowl. That's his 4th. So going to try to complete the three-point play will be Simon Bauer. Thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. The Chen Fitz-Smith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services. Give them a call at 926-3630. That's the Chen Fitz-Smith Funeral Home. Shot no good. Stolen now on the rebound. And a shot put up by Berger. No good. Shot put up by Bauer. Good. And the free throw, by the way, was no good. Bartig now will get it over to Heath. And a shot put up by Russo. Russo's shot no good. Crashing the glass is Heath. Heath puts it up and in. 27-23, Panthers. Here comes the trap. And it was tipped. Bauer gets it to Hurlburt. Hurlburt tries to get it inside to Biesterveld. Knocked out of bounds by the Mounders. And so now Bauer to inbound it to our right. Quickly to Biesterveld, into the lane, over to Kurth. Kurth left wing. Now he's at the free throw line. Back to Bauer on the right wing. Over to Hurlburt now. Hurlburt right corner. Long cross-court pass to Kurth on the left wing. Over to Berger, left corner. 3-ball shot in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Mounders. That's Lou with the rebound. He'll get it over to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. He'll come down to the top of the key now, over to Russo. Russo on the wing, on the left wing. Inside now to Lou. Lou into the lane. Nearly lost the ball. He's in trouble, though. He's surrounded. He finally gets it out to Russo. Russo back to Bartig on the left wing. Right baseline now. Shot or pass into Lou. Lou, though, travels because he was surrounded by Hurlburt and Biesterveld trying to get into the lane. So Ethan Feedy and Ethan Hurlburt come in. Berger comes out and Kurth comes out. So inbounded to Bauer. Panthers lead by 4. Over to Hurlburt now. That's Gunner to Ethan. Ethan now over to Biesterveld in the right corner. Pass nearly intercepted, but Bauer comes back up with it. Ethan over to Feedy, and a whistle and a jump. So it'll go back to the Mounders. Timeout Durand. Panthers lead by 4, 27-23, 13-13 left in the game. Thank you to Bauer Built Tire for all of your tire needs, rotations, and oil changes. It's Bauer Built Tire. Prospect Street, Durand, and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. The Cottage from Floral Arrangements for gifts for mom. Don't forget about Valentine's Day. Visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. The JK Auto Body and Rod Shop featuring metal fabrication, custom painting, car restoration, and collision repair. Call the JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store, Durand Fresh Market. Numbers are us, common sense bookkeeping, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor. Call 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersareus.com. You can also visit them on Facebook. They're also a certified daily money manager as well. Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Durand Smokehouse will be having their annual hog sale starting February 1st and running through March 31st at Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN Durand. Brian Winnikins with you from Durand High School as the Panthers lead 27-23 over Elk Mound. Okay, so we're almost, timeout is done. Now we're ready to go. All right, Lou now to inbound it. Inbounds it to Bartig. Bartig back to Lou. Over to Jensen. Jensen back to Lou. Still not across the timeline to Jensen. Jensen now to Russo. Russo now over to Heath. Heath, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline. Inside to Hurlbert. That's Gunner. Gunner waits, turns, shot off the glass and good. Gunner in traffic manages to get that shot to drop. Bounce pass now over to Lou. Lou back to Bartek. Bounce pass now over to Russo across the timeline. Back to Bartek. Bartek now to Russo. Russo bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen comes down to the left wing and gets cut off. Now here comes a 3-ball foul on Hurlbert. That is Ethan Hurlbert, and that's a 3-ball foul. So it'll be three free throws for Lou. Thank you to Riverside Grill, Wisconsin Country Restaurant, serving a real taste of Wisconsin. Of course, their fish fries, their prime rib specials, their chicken specials as well. That's Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. 24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom. They're building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Visit www.coop for more information. And Martin Transport of Mondovi. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Next free throw on the way is good. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN and online at realcountry1430.com. Next free throw on the way is good, so he makes 2 of the 3. Coming in now is Meyer for Lou. Okay, so inbounded to Gunner. Gunner to Simon. Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer bounce pass into Feedy. Feedy puts up the shot under, lays it, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. Meyer to Jensen. Jensen back to number 2, and that's Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. To Russo, to Jensen now. Back to Bartig. Bartig bounce pass inside, knocked away by Hurlbert. Gunner knocks it away. Ethan picks it up. Bauer across the timeline. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on number 2, Ryan Bartek. (29-25), Panthers lead. And so now, Bauer to inbound it. To Ethan. Ethan now kicks it over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Ethan. Ethan over to Bauer. Bauer now to Gunner. Gunner squares up. 3-ball shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. He puts up the shot. Whistling a foul. Foul is going to be on Meyer, his second. Going to the line for 2 is Biesterveld. Thank you to the Goodrich Family Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations and featuring monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Biesterveld's first free throw was good. Countryside Co-op, your certified Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster distributor. SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand, and Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel low with Advent Health of Durand. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Both free throws are good. And it makes it 31-25, Panthers. Pass nearly intercepted, but Jensen hangs on to it. Jensen now back to Bartig. Bartig back over to Lou. Lou, it's stolen by Bauer. Bauer underlays it, whistle and a foul. As Ethan gets the rebound. And then he's fouled by Bartig. That's his second. So Bauer now to inbound it to our right. Inbounded to Feedy. Feedy, 3-ball, top of the key! Ethan Feedy with a 3. And inbounded now to Jensen. Long cross-court pass to Lou. Lou to Meyer. Meyer back to Jensen. Jensen across the timeline now. Now to Bartek. Bartek at center. Lou on the right wing. Tries to drive inside. He can't do it. Now over to Jensen. Jensen drops the ball but picks it back up. Over to Lou. He'll try to drive inside. Can't do it. Now back to Jensen. Right wing. 3-ball is good. Timeout. Elk Mound, 34-28, Panthers lead, 10:47 remaining in the game. Gives us a chance to thank our sports sponsors, including Sundstrom & Company, your local tax experts. It's tax time. Give them a call at 672-4425 and schedule your appointment today. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances, along with installation and service at Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, downtown Durand, offering complete auto service and shuttle service and lower vehicles while they fix your vehicle. Adams Super Service, Durand. N-Tech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand, and Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning. With around-the-clock fitness and tanning access downtown Durand, visit their Facebook page for daily and weekly and even monthly specials at Endless Summer Tanning and Fitness. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. Drop them an email, give them a call, visit their businesses. Tell them thanks, because without their support and their sponsorships, we don't have the game on. It's as simple as that. Our sponsors make our broadcast possible, so please thank them for their support. All right, the timeout is done. Inbounded now to Bauer. Panthers lead 34-28. Bauer across the timeline to Biesterveld. Biesterveld over to Feedy. Feedy's pass inside intercepted. Intercepted by Barteg. Barteg across the timeline to Jensen. Jensen now over to Heath. Heath inside. Pass inside to Meyer. Meyer counted in the foul. Foul will be on number 24, and that's on Berger. Going to the line to complete the three-point play is Meyer. And free throw on the way. Off the glass and good. He completes it. 34-31, Panthers. So Bauer across the timeline now to Ethan. Over to Feedy now. Long cross-course pass to Bauer. Bauer on the left wing tries to drive in, can't do it. Now back to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Feedy. Feedy now over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert inside pass to Berger. Berger puts it up. Oh, it rolls out. No good. Rebounded by the Mounders. Quickly back the other way come the Mounders. Now over to Lou. Lou to Bartig. Bartig back to Heath. Heath right wing. Gunnar Hurlbert getting ready to come back in. Over to Jensen now. Jensen to Bartig. Bartig now bounce pass over to Jensen. He squares up. Three ball blocked. Blocked by Hurlbert, but loose ball comes up with it. And now another three ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Jensen. Crashed in the glass. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on Biesterveld. So Jensen to the line for two. And first free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Durand Broadcasting WRDN. Don't forget to click the little bell for a notification of future upcoming events. We'll have a lot of games this week. Plus, we also archive our high school sports games at our YouTube channel at Durand Broadcasting WRDN. Free throw on the way is good by Jensen. So it's 2-point Panther lead now. Had been up to 9. So a little bit of run over to Kurth now. Kurth in the corner, pass intercepted by Jensen. Back the other way, kicked out of bounds by Berger. As Heath never had a chance to put the shot up, but it'll stay Mounder ball. Both these teams going back and forth. They played to a 21 tie at half. Lou now. Bounce pass pass inside. Heath lays it up and in. He just came down the lane. He has 8 on the night. We're tied again. Inside to Gunnar. Gunnar, he's trapped. Back over to Bauer. Bauer, top of the key. 3-ball. Shot short. And it's going to be off of Jensen. It'll stay Panther ball. So Bauer to inbound it now. Bauer looking, over to Gunner. Gunner in the lane, puts it on the floor. Now he's trapped. Now he gets it over to Kurth. Kurth nearly lost it out of bounds. Over to Bauer, and now we get a foul. Foul on number 30, Jensen with the reach. So Bauer to inbound it right in front of the Panther bench. To Ethan to Bauer. Bauer now to Ethan. Ethan to Hurlbert, to Kurth. Kurth now to Bauer. Bauer right wing. Tries to drive inside. He's in trouble. Now he gets over to Kurth. Kurth on the left wing. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Jensen. Back the other way come the Mounders. Whistle and a foul on Ethan Hurlbert. And so now inbounding it will be Jensen. Inbounded to Bartig. Bartig now over to Heath. To Jensen, back to Heath. Heath now inside pass over to Lou. Lou left baseline, kicks it back out, now over to Bartig. Bartig now over to Heath. Heath on the right wing. And now Bartig at center. Bounce pass to Heath now. Heath to Bartig. Bartig again at center. Comes down to the left wing. Bounce pass into the corner to Jensen. Jensen back over to Bartig. Now to Heath. Heath on the right. Bartig on the left now. Back to Heath. We're playing catch on the outside. Over to Meyer in the corner. Around the horn they go. Now Bartig has it. To Heath. Tied at 34. Bounce pass now to Jensen in the left corner. And back over to Bartig. Bartig now to Heath. Inside pass. Pass put up. Shot is good. That is by number 21, Antonio Meyer. And the Mounders now lead. Mounders up by 2. 7-11 remaining in the game. Bauer comes down to the wing. Over to Kurth now. Kurth tries to drive inside. Over to Ethan. Ethan, long cross-court pass to Hurlbert. Hurlbert to Gunner. Gunner left corner. 3-ball. Shot no good off the back of the rim. Loose ball, and coming up with it is Hurlbert. Hurlbert inside to Berger. Berger off the glass. Count. Offensive foul. Foul is on Berger. And so now Lou to inbound it. Lou inbounds it to Bartig. Bartig over to Jensen. Jensen back to Lou. Lou over to Bartig. Back now to Lou. Lou to Bartig. Bartig bounce pass now over to Heath. Heath now to Jensen in the corner. Inside pass to Meyer. Meyer puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Loose ball. Still a loose ball. Gunnar Hurlbert comes up with it. Travel. And so Jensen now to inbound it. Jensen inbounds it to Bartig. Bartig now over to Heath. Bounce pass over to Jensen, and he traveled. Or check that was Meyer who travels. And Biesterveld coming in now for Ethan Hurlbert. 2-point Mounder lead, 36-34, 6:09 remaining in the game. And Bauer across the timeline now. Bauer to Kurth. Kurth on the left wing. Back over to Bauer on the right. Inside to Hurlbert. Hurlbert in the lane. Loses control of the ball. Gets it back out to Bauer. Bauer now to Kurth. Kurth to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Kurth. Kurth inside to Hurlbert. Whistle and no foul. A whistle. There's no shot. We have a foul. Foul will be on number 4 of Elk Mound, and that is Lou, his second. Going to the line for the 1-and-1 now is Gunnar Hurlburt. Free throw on the way, no good. Off the end of the rim, Jensen with the rebound. Jensen to Barteg. Barteg across the timeline, whistling a timeout, Elk Mound. 5:33 remaining, 36-34. Mounders lead. Thank you to Bowers LP Gas and Appliance for all of your propane needs, installation, and service. It's Bowers Gas, downtown Durand. Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. Jerry Bear and Sons, featuring dog and pet food from Nutrisource and Diamond, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. The Chen Fitzsmith Funeral Home, serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services by calling 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. And Bowerbilt Tire and Service. Let Bowerbilt take care of your automotive needs. Give them a call at 672-8300 for an appointment, or find them online at bowerbilt.com. Please thank all of our sports sponsors. Can't say this enough. Without the support of our businesses and organizations that sponsor us, we wouldn't be able to bring you all these games. So please thank them for their support. If you have a business or organization would like to be part of our broadcast, we'd love to have you on board. Give us a call here at WRDN at 672-8989. That's 672-8989. All right, timeout is done. Mounders will have the ball, and Bowl to inbound it. And it's going to be inbounded to Bartik. Bartik across the timeline, back to Bowl. Bowl has 4 fouls, by the way. Over to Russo. Russo back to Bowl. Bowl over to Russo. Russo to Bowl. Bowl now to Heath. Or Bartik, rather. Bartik back over to Russo. Loose ball coming up with it is Simon Bauer. Bauer gets around the room. One defender whistling a foul. Foul should be on Russo. So two foul shot. Coming up, our Bowerbilt Panther post-game show. We'll hopefully have a chance to talk with Coach Radetsky, run down scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. We'll hopefully get an update on that Elk Mound Colfax girls game and more. That's coming up during our Bowerbilt Panther post-game show. Both free throws by Bauer are good, and we're tied at 36. And Bowl now inbounded to Bowl, and quickly over to Lou. Back the other way, and shot no good by Heath as he overlays it. And now Kurth to Hurlburt. Hurlburt on the wing. Oh, Berger was open. He didn't see him. Now to Bauer. Bauer to Biesterveld in the corner. Back over to Bauer. Bauer to Kurth. Kurth's going to retreat now. Over to Biesterveld on the left. Biesterveld trying to direct traffic. Back to Bauer. Over to Hurlburt now. Hurlburt in the corner. Long cross-court pass. Whistling a foul. And I think that's going to be on Bowl, and he'll be out. Yeah, and that's number 5, and so Bowl's out. He'll be out with 6. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 is Kurth. Tied at 36, 4:26 left in the game. Free throw is good. First points for Dawson tonight. Panthers lead by 1. And free throw short. And stepping on the line is number 3, who had the rebound. Heath. It'll go back to the Panthers. So Panthers lead by 1. And inbounded to Kurth. Kurth, top of the key. 3-ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. And he puts it back up and in. And quickly back the other way now is Lou. Lou over to Heath. Heath across the timeline. Back over to Bartig. Bartig now at center court. 3-point Panther lead. Inside now to Lou. Lou on the by the free throw line, whistling a foul. Foul will be on Berger. Going for the loose ball. Going to the line for the 1-and-1 now is Bartig. Panthers again up by 3. 4 minutes remaining in the game. First free throw on the way, no good, and rebounded by Biesterveld. Biesterveld over to Bauer. And Bauer across the timeline. Bounce pass now over to Kurth. Kurth to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer in the lane, head fakes the 3 to Biesterveld in the left corner. Back to Kurth now. Kurth over to Biesterveld on the left wing. And it's going to be off of Biesterveld as the ball was knocked back at him by Jensen. And so now inbounding it to Bartig. 3:32 remaining in the game. Panthers up by 3. Across the timeline now is Russo. Russo looking for someone inside. No one there to Jensen. Jensen now back to Bartig. Bartig will try to drive down from the right wing. Back over to Jensen now on the right side. Jensen to Bartig. Bartig now a bounce pass over to Russo into the corner. That is Heath. Long cross-court pass over to Russo now. Russo to Bartig. Bartig to Russo. He'll drive in. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Berger. To Bauer. Bauer lets everybody go by. Bauer across the timeline. Timeout. Durand. .249 remaining. 39-36 Panthers lead. Again, our Bauer-built Panther post-game show coming up. We'll have a check of scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Hope to talk with Coach Radetzky as well. Plus, we'll run down what's coming up this week at with the Durand, Arkansas School District. So we'll have more on that coming up during our Bauer-built Panther post-game show. Again, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Durand Broadcasting, WRDN. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications of upcoming events. You'll be notified of that or additional interviews that we have on our YouTube channel. And we also archive all of our sports broadcasts as well. This broadcast will be on our YouTube channel tomorrow afternoon, right around 12 noon or so. So inbounded to Bauer. Bauer to Berger. Berger now back to Bauer. Bauer over to Kurth. Kurth squares up. 3-ball. Shot's good. Oh, what a huge 3 by Dawson Kurth. 42-36 Panthers. And quickly back the other way over to Heath. Heath, though, cannot put up the layup. And it is, and it's going to be a loose ball by Bauer. Bauer rolls it over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Hurlburt. Hurlburt into the lane. Offensive foul, no. Shot no good on the rebound. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on Hurlburt on the rebound, not on an offensive foul. And so we're going to the line for the 1-and-1. Going to the line for the 1-and-1 is Lou. Panthers lead by 6, 2:14 left in the game. And free throws no good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer now to Kurth. Kurth over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now gets surrounded by 3. Bounce pass over to Bauer. Bauer now back over to Kurth. Kurth to Bauer. They're at center court. Back over to Kurth. Over to Hurlburt now. Hurlburt, he'll drive in. Oh, nice pass inside to Biesterveld. Shot no good. Whistling a foul. Fouls on number 3. Heath. Panthers up by 6, minute 43 remaining in the game. So going to the line for 2. Panthers will have the double bonus as well the rest of the way. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Next free throw on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. So rebounded by Heath. Heath over to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. Now over to Russo. Russo, bounce pass inside to Lou. Lou will try and drive into the lane. He has to kick it back out. Now over to Jensen. Jensen back to Heath. Heath to Jensen. Jensen over to Russo. Russo inside now to Heath. Heath, long pass out to Bartig. They're staying on the outside. What are they trying to set up a 3? I think so. Here we go to Bartig now. Bartig bounce pass out to Jensen. Jensen over to Heath. Heath, 3 ball is good. Timeout Elk Mound as they make the 3 and make it a 3-point game, 42-39. Panthers still lead as that's what they were setting up was the 3. Panthers will have the ball as well. Thank you to the Cottage, downtown Durand. To visit the Cottage for arrangements from floral arrangements and gifts for Mom and Valentine's Day. That's the Cottage, downtown Durand. JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand, with custom painting, restoration, and collision repair. Call the JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Durand Fresh Market. Numbers R Us, common sense of bookkeeping, and more, including daily money management. They're a certified daily money manager and QuickBooks Pro advisor. Call 672-8093 or visit numbersrus.com or online on Facebook as well. Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85, Durand. Visit Durand Smokehouse. The hog sale coming up starting February 1st at Durand Smokehouse. Riverside Grill, a Wisconsin country restaurant serving a real taste of Wisconsin. That's Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. 24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. And Martin Transport of Mondovi. Visit their website for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. All right, we're ready to go. Panthers have a 3-point lead. Minute 11 left in the game. Berger to inbound it. Inbounds it to Kurth. Kurth now to Berger. Berger to Bauer. Bauer's like, wasn't expecting the ball coming, but he did catch it. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 2. That is Bartig, his 3rd. Going to the line for 2 is Bauer. Well, free throws are going to be huge here. Gotta make them. Now this is double bonus. So get a couple chances at it. First free throw, no good. Next free throw on the way is good. So Bauer makes the second one. So it's a 4-point Panther lead. Inbounded now to Jensen. Back the other way now. Gets it to Lou. Lou across the timeline. 52 seconds remaining. Over to Jensen now. Jensen back to Russo. Russo kicked by Kurth. It'll stay Elk Mound ball. Coming up, our Bowerville Panther postgame show coming up. 44 seconds remaining. 4-point Panther lead. And inbounded now to Bartig. Bartig back to Russo. Russo now over to Jensen. Jensen scores up 3 ball. Shot no good. Crashing the glass, and it's rebounded by Kurth. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on Heath. We're going to the line for 2. So Kurth now to 2 free throws. 33 seconds remaining. First free throw on the way is good. Five-point Panther lead. And next free throw on the way makes them both. 6-point Panther lead now with 33 seconds remaining. Inbounded to Jensen. Quickly back the other way now. Coming across the timeline is Lou. Lou, long cross-court pass to Jensen. Jensen over to Heath. Heath, 3 ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Biestervelt in the foul. So Biesterveld to the line for 2. Foul will be on Jensen. All right, so Biesterveld can, with 21 seconds remaining, if makes them both, and making an 8-point Panther lead. First free throw on the way is good. Next free throw on the way. Gets the shooter's roll. It's an 8-point Panther lead. So inbounded now to Lou. Lou to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline now. 17 seconds remaining. Bounce pass over to Russo. Russo inside to Lou. Lou kicks it back out now to Heath. Heath will drive inside. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. Over to Kurth. And that will be the game. The Panthers win it tonight by a score of 47-39. Coming up, we have our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show. That's on the way. It's Durand Panther boys basketball here on WRDN.
I'm Brian Winnikins from WRDN Radio. Recently, I learned about daily money managers. What's a daily money manager? This is someone that can help you out with your daily finances, and it's not just limited to families with high net worths or just a lot of money. Older adults can benefit from the services of a daily money manager with the task of handling bills, deposits, and payments. People who are always on the road, or even those who just prefer to have someone else handle those daily finances. Rhonda at Numbers R Us would be a great daily money manager. She's certified with the American Association of Daily Money Managers. She'll provide accountability, help you avoid fees, help you avoid family conflicts, and most importantly, help you avoid fraud. Learn how Rhonda can benefit your family's finances as a daily money manager. Give Rhonda a call at Numbers R Us, 715-672-8093, 715-672-8093, or visit Rhonda online at numbersrs.com.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bauer-Built Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bauer-Built Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer-Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer-Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer-Built, built on service.
And welcome back to the tonight. Durand wins it by a score of 47-39. And congratulations to the Panthers as they win it. And let's run down some of the scoring. For Durand tonight, leading the way was Simon Bauer. He had 14. Then Joseph Biesterveld had 9. Caden Berger had 8. Dawson Kurth had 6. Ethan Feedy and Ethan Hurlbert both had 3. And Gunnar Hurlbert and Ethan Annabis both had 2. With the win, the Panthers now improve to 2-1 in the Dunn St. Croix. Meanwhile, for Elk Mound, it was Benjamin Heath had 11. Caden Russo had 8. Also, Ryan Bowl had 6. Nate Liu had 4. Michael Jensen had 4. And Antonio Meyer had 6 with the loss. The Mounders fall to 5-2 in the Dunn St. Croix. Meanwhile, taking a look at our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard as well. I know a lot of folks wondering about some of the games from around the area. Colfax in girls basketball, they win tonight. They defeat Elk Mound by a score of 54-38. Meanwhile, it was Mondovi in boys hoops winning over Plum City Elmwood 58-57. Ellsworth, they defeat Osceola 59-45. Also, Blair Taylor, they defeat Gilmanton 73-23 tonight.
And those are the scores we have on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard right now, though. Durand head coach Justin Radetsky is joining us, and we're going to chat with him here real quick. And Coach, there wasn't too much rust, I guess, on those boys. When did you start doing a 2-3 defensive zone?
We did put it in early on in the year, but we didn't stick to it very long, and went back to our man-to-man and just stuck with that. And then over this 2-week break, I'm like, you know what? This is one thing I can go over and practice, and we can just work on it, and maybe it's something we finish the year out with. We'll see. But, not having the time to really go through all of our man stuff and review and repetition, it's something a little easier to go through. But it worked well, and not a lot of teams are running it in our conference, so it's something that they haven't practiced a lot doing. So who knows? We'll see what happens with it. But I did think there was a little rust starting out. We got down pretty big. They got hot right away, and you fear that as a coach, but then then they rely on it, and they want to shoot a lot of threes, thinking they're going to make them all night. And you could see they got cold once they got their legs got tired. Then we started rebounding well out of it and running ourselves, and it got us going.
You managed to battle back to get to tie it at half, and that had to be a pretty big confidence booster for the boys.
Yes, definitely was. The way we started out, and it was like, oh no, what's going to happen here? And for them to battle back, it showed a lot of guts and grit, and claw, we fought and clawed, get it back in it, and then that built confidence into the half. Everybody was excited at half, that we got the rust off, and then we could come out and play well in the second half, and they did a good job. We could hit a few more free throws, that's for sure, but otherwise they did a pretty good job.
I was trying to keep track, but I was late in the game. It was like, boy, we talked about free throws. Maybe he should have done the half hour on the free throws.
Right, I know it, but they did a good job. They hit them when they had to down the stretch, and we held on to it.
Simon Bauer had 14 on the night, and in the beginning, I think he only had like maybe 2 or 3, so he really kind of stepped it up in that second half.
Yeah, we weren't getting stops, so that doesn't help Simon. Simon's the best when we get a stop or a steal, and we can get him the ball, and he gets out in transition. He does a really good job there. So all of a sudden we started doing that, and that got him going, and that got him some confidence. And even on a skip or two, he was driving in the basket and trying to finish against it, and that was big for us.
Well, big win tonight. Congratulations, and we'll talk to you later on the week.
No time to celebrate. Another one tomorrow and a couple more later.
You bet. That is Durand head coach Justin Radetsky coming up. We're going to run down some of that schedule here with the Durand, Arkansas School District as well. We'll do that here coming up next. You're listening to the Bauer Built Panther Postgame Show. It's Durand Panther Boys Basketball on WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
To Durand High School tonight, the Panthers win it by a score of 47-39. Well, let's run down upcoming events with the Durand, Arkansas School District. Well, tomorrow night we have boys basketball. That's here at Durand High School as the boys are hosting Colfax. Now the girls, they're on the road to Spring Valley. That will be our broadcast. We'll be broadcasting the girls' game from Spring Valley with the Advent Health Panther preview at 7:15 and tip-off. Panther preview at 7:05, tip-off at 7:15. Then on the 28th, we have the boys at Mondovi. We'll be broadcasting that one on the 29th. The girls, they're hosting Boyceville. We'll broadcast that one too. A couple of things going on Saturday. We have the wrestling regionals here at Durand starting at 10 a.m. And then it's boys basketball hosting Glenwood City Saturday night at 7:15. On February 1st, the girls, they host Elmwood Plum City, while the boys travel to Elk Mound. On the 2nd, the boys are hosting Spring Valley. On the 4th, the girls, they will host Colfax. Then on the 4th, the boys are at Glenwood City as well. And on the 5th, the boys are hosting Boyceville. So pretty busy schedule coming up for high school basketball for both the boys and the girls. Our next broadcast, though, is tomorrow night, as we will be at Spring Valley with the girls taking on Spring Valley. The Advent Health Panther preview will be at 7:05, tip-off at 7:15 on air online. And, yep, if we can do the live video stream, we will also have that as well on our YouTube channel at Durand Broadcasting WRDN, or also on our website at realcountry1430.com. Click on the live streaming link. Get our final score tonight. The Panthers win it by a score of 47-39. You've been listening to Durand Panther boys basketball on Real Country 1430 AM, WRDN. Durand, Mondovi, Wabash. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.